What is up? Here with my 2019 wrap up, a little delayed. It's already February, but I had a lot of things going on and we were moving, so I'm super delayed with that. But if you're new here, my name is Matt Rodriguez. I'm a content creator and creative business owner. I'm a wedding filmmaker, as well as creating a lot of social media content for entrepreneurs and small businesses. I really wanted to make this wrap up for a while. I actually planned it earlier in 2019. I kind of wrote it out. I was taking note of all my wins or all my highlights of the year. And I really strongly suggest for you to do the same, because I think it's important for us to, as creatives and just people in general, to keep track of our wins, because it's good to inspire yourself and see really how far you've come. I think that's really important. Sometimes we get caught up in like the day-to-day grind that we don't really sit back and appreciate things. So it's important to do that. Also, keep track of your lows. What mistakes did I make? How could I improve? And how could I be better for next year? So without further ado, the first highlight of the year. So within the first week of 2019, it kind of went off to a quick start. Within the first week, I got a text from Andrew Schultz saying, "Hey man, you want to come down with Lil Duval to the Bahamas to shoot, some content?" So I said, "Hold on, let me check my schedule. Let's go." It was great just being around high-level content creators. They're comedians, but I really look at them as content creators because they really know how to grab people's attention. They really know how to market themselves. So they're really high-level marketers and content creators to me. So being around that, I was soaking up all the gems, seeing the work ethic. And a lot of people don't understand, like, these guys, they really hustle, they grind. You're laughing, but behind the scenes, there's a lot of late nights and a lot of effort and energy being put into their projects and what they're doing. So I could officially say I shot one of the Brilliant Idiots episodes. Shout out to Alex Media for having to go to a baby shower that weekend. Thanks, bro. So as soon as I got back, we got a call from Jenna's friend who works at this high-end agency where they pretty much, they help high net worth individuals plan their vacations and all kinds of trips. And we ended up shooting, both photo and video for a prince. And I can't say what country. I signed an NDA, can't say what country, but we basically followed them around the city and Central Park. They rented out the Central Park ice skating rink. Was really interesting, but I can't speak on it. I can't say who it is, and I can't show the actual final film that I created for it. It's just not public. It's not anywhere on YouTube. You just have to believe me on this one. In 2019, we also filmed our first destination wedding. It was super awesome. I mean, going back to the place my family's from, it was in Puerto Rico, San Juan, the capital city. It was actually for Monique Perez, who's a professional model. She does a lot of ad campaigns for, places like Macy's, like global campaigns. She was actually Miss Puerto Rico Universe one year back in 2013 or 2014. I'll link that wedding film below on the channel. But that was a cool thing. That was like our first ever destination wedding, and looking forward to doing more of those. This next highlight wasn't technically my win, but my son graduated from preschool in 2019, and that was interesting. Just sitting up on the stage with all the kids, he's made all these friends that whole school year. It was nice to see. But that was just a quick little sidebar. Another cool win was we finally acquired a studio space. So we have a studio space where we could meet with clients and actually do client work, portraits, maternity. Well, Jenna's doing maternity stuff there. Jenna's doing, boudoir things there. And I can shoot podcasts there if I need to for a client, things like that. So it's very multi-purpose, very dynamic. And that was something that we put on a vision board in the beginning of 2019, and we were able to hit that. But it came out of nowhere. Like, it literally, we weren't really actively searching. It's just an opportunity of a friend that came, "Hey, look, have this space. Are you guys interested?" And then we just jumped on it. So the final highlight of my 2019 was us being able to take our first, real vacation without our kid, without our son. Fellow parents can understand, right? Like, you have to take your kid everywhere where you go. And the first time we're able to just go off, for 5-6 days without him, as much as we love him, it was awesome, And we scratched off a huge trip off of the bucket list, which was Morocco. Morocco's a beautiful place, man. If you're interested in watching the travel film from that trip, I'll link it below. It was by far one of my favorite countries that I've been to, and I've been all around the world for filming and dancing and stuff, and this is definitely one of my favorite spots so far. Special shout out to Faisal and Malika of Shoot My Holiday, aka The Stylish Couple on Instagram. They're awesome content creators, and it was just nice to vibe out with them. They showed us around. Couldn't thank you guys enough. We created content with them. They created content with us. It was just an awesome experience. So if you're ever in Morocco, be sure to check them out. I will also link their accounts below. In a nutshell, 2019 was an awesome year between the weddings, between the commercial work. You know, it's all been fun. It's all been good. It's definitely a grind. That's what I want to say. I want to leave you with this. It's a grind. I think people, they see the travel stuff. They see your wins, because that's really all we talk about. People don't really like to talk about the failures. I want to do a better job in 2020 of really highlighting the bad or the ugly side of things here and there, just to show the grind a little further, because it's easy to get caught up when you see someone's highlight reel, so to speak. So it's definitely a grind. Being a creative business owner is not easy. It all looks simple, right? When you see people creating content, but just because it looks simple does not mean it's easy. It's actually a lot goes in behind making videos, whether it's for us or for our clients, but never a complaint. Super grateful. And I just wanted to leave you with that. It's definitely a grind. And if you're a fellow creative watching this and you're still trying to, get your foot in the door and still trying to build something, it's 100% possible. It's possible. There's a lot of people doing it, but there's still opportunity for people out here. Thanks so much for watching. If you liked it, please leave a like, hit the subscribe button, drop a comment, connect with me on Instagram at mattrvisual, and I'll see you next time.